Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Savance. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a first perspective on things and how we see them, and the beat just keeps on going on. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video, sub to the channel, and make sure you follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANZ. So let's get into today's topic. So Stephen A. Smith has been the talk of the town over the last few weeks, 2 weeks at least, week or so. And a lot of it has to do with some comments that he made about U.S. Representative Jasmine Crockett. He initially made his first comments. We did a show about it. Roland Martin pushed back on it. Then he made some more. Then D.L. Hughley pushed back on it. Then Jasmine Crockett started sharing people's comments of them calling out Stephen A. Smith. And then he went back again and doubled down again, basically reiterating his point and basically saying, like, you know, that is true and the Democrats are lost and all of that. So for those of y'all who didn't hear his most recent comments, they tie into a lot of what we're going to be talking about today. So take a listen to what he just recently said this week, I think 2 days ago, and I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to him here.
This notion that I'm supposed to be siding with the Democrats. Don't you know who I am? I'm a centrist. I'm Stephen A. I'm not married to either side. Don't like either of them. And I believe this particular Democratic Party should be purged. I'm not talking about the individuals. I'm not talking about how, Hakeem Jeffries should go away or Schumer and AOC or whatever should go away. I'm talking about the apparatus that exists, the leaderless rut that it is, seemingly no direction. What principled position do you stand on? Etc. You don't have it. You don't have it. Why am I saying this? Not because I want you to lose. This is because I want you to get it together, and legitimately compete with the other side and stop riding the coattails of a last election that you keep living off of, talking about you only lost by 1.5%. When in fact, it's not about that being the reality. It's about where Biden was in 2020 and where you regress to by 2024. That number was more precipitous. And because I asked these questions, I have to sit here and defend my character for asking a question and saying, is that going to work for you? To be every bit as belligerent as the president? Listen, Gavin Newsom could try that out as the governor of California. He's about to leave office. He's got a term limit out there. He's departing and trying to keep himself relevant for a potential run in 2028. That makes total sense. If you're in Congress now, you got work to do.
Great. So you heard what he had to say. So I came across an article this morning here, and it says, Stephen A. Smith claims he is being canceled after Representative Jasmine Crockett's comments. The ESPN host defended his criticism of the Texas congresswoman. Stephen A. Smith was speaking out after facing backlash for comments he made about Jasmine Crockett, saying he is being unfairly targeted. During his SiriusXM radio show, he responded to critics who accused him of disrespecting Crockett. He complained that the outrage over his remarks had gone too far. The one thing that will never happen, I will never succumb to, I will never surrender to, is somebody intimidating and trying to rally folks against me to quell what I have to say. Bump that. I ain't built that way, he said. Continues on. He claims his criticism sparked calls online to stop supporting his show, something Smith called immature. To call for a rally for me to be canceled, that's shameful, he said, adding that he has no plans of backing away from his platform. Smith then replayed the original clip that set off the controversy. In it, he questioned if Crockett's language, often aimed at Republicans, is helping her district. And then they reiterate some of his comments. He also encouraged Crockett to think long term. He said, isn't it about winning? Isn't it about getting it done? He said, suggesting her talent could lead to a judgeship, a Senate run, or a leadership role in Congress. What Smith did not mention is that while critics debate her tone, Representative Jasmine Crockett has the receipts. Before Congress, she was okay. So then it went on to say a few other things that you guys can go check, hunt down the article for yourself and read about it. What are my thoughts? Stephen A. Smith is playing the victim card here. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. He's playing the victim card. That's number one. Number two, numero due. It's politics. I mean, what do you think? We're not talking about gummy bears here. This is politics. Of course, people are going to have some strong view. We did a video once about Charlie Kirk. People started unsubscribing left and right. I wasn't surprised by it because it's politics. It's polarizing. I mean, it's right up there with religion. Damn it. So, of course, people are going to have some strong views. Of course, people are going to say, don't listen to him. You ain't the first and you won't be the last. Of course, people are going to do this when they disagree with you. Are you kidding me? A matter of fact, expect more of it. The further you delve into this, my father used to tell me something. He said, before you go into anything, go into it with your eyes open. What does that mean? Understand the pros and the cons of this particular thing that you're doing. Even this bloody segment that we're producing right now, there are pros and cons to it. Yeah, it may get some new people to watch, but also it may alienate some of our current viewers. There's a pro and con to everything. What did you think? You were just going to waltz in there, start spewing your political views, and then if people disagree with you, it's, oh man, I don't like what he said, but Stephen A. Smith's a good guy. No, it don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. When people don't like the things that you say, they're going to disagree. And in the case of politics, vehemently. Are you joking? Did you not see what happened to Jimmy Kimmel? I mean, were you not watching it? Jimmy Kimmel went out there and made comments that some people didn't see any issue with, and others did, to the point where he lost his job temporarily. That is politics for you, baby. So for you to say people are trying to cancel you, ain't nobody trying to cancel you, bro. People are saying, don't support this guy because of his views. And that isn't a unique thing to Stephen A. Smith. It's just how things work. You can even see this in sports. Hey man, don't go watch that guy, man. He a LeBron hater. Oh, don't watch that guy over there. He a Jordan lover. Oh, don't watch this guy over there. He a Kobe stan. Who don't know this? Who doesn't know that? So for him to say, oh man, they're trying to unfairly criticize me, it's immature. It ain't immature. That's what politics is, bro. That is exactly what it is. If you get up on it on any political stage and start making debates, there are people that are going to agree with you, and to those that don't, get his ass off the stage. Get him off the stage. But now what it seems like you decided to walk into the kitchen and you're not ready for the heat inside that kitchen. So the Jasmine Crockett that you're talking about, and you're saying how she speaks and this and this and this and this and this, she deals with more heat than you. Oh, she deals with more pressure than you. Yes. She has meaner things said about her than you. And you're there criticizing, oh, how the woman, she is dealing with more than you. You never thought about it that way, did you? All you got to do is sit up there and talk about this stuff. You're getting your salary from ESPN. You're getting your salary from Sirius XM. She's voted into office. She could lose that seat. So she has more at stake and she faces more scrutiny than you. And she's a woman going out there fighting. A woman. She's standing up and fighting. Boldly. And your whole thing is, oh, why are you talking like this? Why are you talking like that? My guy, she's in the jungle. They're lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. And you want her to walk out there with a damn spoon to be fighting these bears and these lions with a spoon. Oh, why didn't you come on? You need to be a little more professional. You need to be a little bit more courteous with the way you speak. Right, because that's how you get done these days. By behaving like a damn pacifist. Who are we kidding here? This politics game right now is a game of force and brutality. You see what's happening on Capitol Hill. The Republicans ain't budging. The Democrats ain't. But this ain't the time for kumbaya and give me a hug and give me a kiss. Are you joking? And the original reason you may say people are saying that you should lose your job is because you are not willing to call it down the line. You were talking about the way that she speaks, how she goes about doing her job, but you weren't calling out the president the way that he speaks, calling people low IQ. You didn't mention any of that. And your only argument for not mentioning that is, oh, because, well, he's the president. So therefore, might makes right. Just submit to power, and anything that power does to you, just accept it. That's un-American, bro. That's un-American. That's why they have things like the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. Why do you think they have those things in place? In case one day the government rises above it. Hello? To quote Rob Parker, is this on? Come on, man. We all know this. Don't play the victim card, because you ain't getting paid like a victim to say all of this stuff that you say. Nah. You collecting amends. Deal with everything that comes with it. You want to talk about this kind of stuff, deal with everything that comes with it. If you continue, it shall continue. You ain't the only one that's being asked to be canceled. You're not the only one. A lot of people are going through it. Welcome to the political world and the political arena. Get ready for more, because more is on the way. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments. And we'll catch you guys on the next show, and I'm out. Peace.